Hello everybody, welcome to Ken Knows Gambling. And we're going to try something today. And this is all a Waylon thing. Well, no, not quite. I'm going to try 3 strategies in a row. Okay, we're going to start with mine and Waylon's retirement plan. We're going to do what we're supposed to do there. Then I'm going to play his crapless strategy. One hit. We're going to get our $200 to $400 on our retirement plan if we can. Then I'll play his crapless strategy that I just saw. And then his 6, 7, 8, everything pays the same. I'm going to go back to back to back. So this might be a longer video, but on the last 2, I'm just going to go for, well, on the crapless, probably just 1 hit. And then on the 6, 7, 8, everything pays the same. 1 or 2. Because I will have already won, hopefully, the first 2. Alright, this is all what I meant to say is I'm dedicating this video to my brother from another mother down there in Alabama. And football starts this weekend, so absolutely roll Tide. And a dedication to my brother Waylon over at Waylon's Way Craps. One of the best craps thinkers out there, I'm telling you. Alright, and let's go ahead and still remember any strategy can get beat. Let's not forget that. Let's not forget that the best bet in all the world is never to make that first bet. And then let's not forget gambling sucks. Alright, I've got my $10,000 some odd $100 bankroll, and we're doing the session number 93 of the retirement plan. Here we go. All right, 5. Now, if you remember, we've just doubled everything. We're coming out with 3 there, and our heads now is 6. And we're off. And there's a 5. That's the point. We don't need this anymore. This comes to the 5. Now we're going to turn everything on. While we get a point, maybe we'll double dip. Alright, all we need to do is stay away from that 5. One time. One time. Everything is now on while we're establishing a point. And there's a 4. Beautiful number for us. That becomes the point, which ain't going to matter to the rest of this shooter to us. That wins 30 down there. Alright, and 100 here. We're just going to get it just like that. Okay? And now we bring everything down. Put on that 5, what the hell are we doing? 250? Alright, plug in the 250. So instead of winning 25 either way, we're going to win 50 either way. Alright, there's a 9. We're looking for a 5 or a 7. There's another 9. There's a 10. There's an 8. and a 4. Turn that 5 on. There's a 10. 5. All right. So we lose 300, but this pays 350. So 250 pays 350. There's 3, and there's 50. Let's bring everything back. All right. 180 bucks. If you wanted to, double your bankroll like I did, and still maintain that $100 to $200 win, then you can pretty much get it almost like in one shooter. That's a up to you thing. But I'm not. I'm going 1 to 2. Now I'm going to go from 200 to 400, somewhere in that level. The 10 is still the point, so we're going to come out with 3, and then I'm going to lay the 4, and here we go. Alright, there's an 8, a little cheapy. Take the lay back. Everything's double. Like so. Stay away from the 8. I'll take a 4, 9, or a 10, please. A 2! That'll work. That'll work just as good. Okay, so we get double down here. So that's 30 and 30. We're going to get 60 on that one. And we bring everything back. Alright, now on the 8 we got to plug it with $276. Alright, so we'll win about 22 bucks or so on this one. Alright, there's a 6. Now it's an 8 or a 7. 8 or a 7. There's an 11. 7. Alright, so you lose this. We get 300. So there's 276. So there's 7, 8, 9, 80. 300. Alright, let's see where we're at here. There's 1. There's 2. 225. 250. $260. We're between our 200 and 400. That's up to you when you want to call it. And we're definitely in between there. And since I'm going to roll 3 strategies today, we'll call it right here. So the retirement plan by Waylons Way Craps and Ken Knows Gambling. Don't forget about me, boys and girls. We are now 93 and flipping 0. 93 and 0. We're going to pull out our envelopes here in the bank. Now remember, I told you that you should double it, your bank. But if you only want to put 100 in there just because, you can. You can put 200 in there if you want. Because you're doubling everything, you should double, the bank too. But since we're going on the lighter end this time, 200, let me get a quarter here. We're going to go a little bit lighter. We're going to just go with, we'll go 150 this time in the bank. Split the difference. And then we'll put, let's see, VIGs. Do I got any VIGs? I don't know if I do or not. But let's go ahead and take $35. And if I don't, then those are tips. So I'm the head of the game on VIGs. And, I know what I'll do. Let's put 50 in excess, nothing in the fun. and we'll take a FU bet on the field. FU bet, and then we'll move on to the next strategy. There's a yo 11, that wins. Let's go ahead and stack it and see if we can do some up and pull here. Let's see if we can win a couple of these in a row. No. Alright, no worries. Alright, 8 minutes 40 some odd seconds. 93-0 on the retirement plan. Alright, what's next? So I was watching a video on Waylon. He was doing how, you know, hey, here's the best crapless, why crapless is better for the pass line better than regular craps. Here's what he's doing. I think he had a $6,000 bankroll. That's all right. I got 10. So he's going 100 in the pass line. Okay, we got to get a point. Now here's how he explained it, and it makes sense to me. On regular craps, yes, you win on the 7 or 11. Okay, but in crapless craps, you win on the 7, but not on the 11. 11 just becomes a point. However, instead of losing on a 12, instead of losing on a 2 or a 3, you don't. It becomes a point. Alright? So, 6 ways to win with the 6. I'm sorry, with the 7. And then, when we get a point, I'm going to show you what he does. So, let's go ahead and get a point. It's an 11. Okay? That becomes a point. Unfortunately, it doesn't, I don't think, if I'm wrong, somebody can tell me. I don't think it wins here. It just becomes a point. Alright? So, the 11 is the point. I'm using the 12, 11, 2, and 3. We're only going to bet the horn numbers. We're not going fully across. So, the point becomes an 11. I'll stick it right there. Okay? Now, what he's going to do, 100, 100, and 100. Alright? We're just going for one hit. This pays 6 to 1, this pays 3 to 1. And we can also hit the 11. Sometimes he'll put odds back. Oh, he takes that 100 and he puts odds behind it, in case the 11 comes again. Okay? It's really for one hit. If we miss it, we just double everything up. Okay? Here we go. Or ladder everything up. Here we go. There's a 4. An 8. 7 out. In this case, we're going to lose all of it. So we lose 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. And we're off. Now we're going to come out with 200 on the pass line. And we get a 7. We're going to win there. Like normal. But we still got to make up $500, so we're going to keep it at that level right there. And there's another 7. That wins another 2. That's probably close enough for government work, so we'll bring that pass line back down to 100. So we made up 4 of what we lost. Something like that. It's probably ain't exactly how he plays it, but close enough. Alright, there's an 8 is the point. Now, he goes here, one here, one here, one here, and let's go one behind on the 8. Okay. So 6 to 5. That should win 120 back there. Alright, I'd rather have a horn. So right now we got 6 ways to lose and 6 ways to win something. It's evened out, just like his 4 and 10. 3 ways is 6 against the 7, 6. Makes sense to me. Uh-oh, there you go. See, there you go. You better get Mako. Uh-oh, you better get Mako. 8 is still the point, all right? But we just got a snake eyes here, which is going to pay 6 to 1. Now, I'm not sure of when you buy those. I've never played crapless in real life. Just to let you know. I need to start. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now what he does, he brings this down, his odds on his 8, and he brings the horns down. And now he's just going to go for the 8. On an 8, I guess you could keep the odds up, but I didn't see that he did that. One hit, now just try it. Go for the 8. There's a 6. Brother Waylon, I think I'm doing this right. There's the 8, we actually hit it, right? Good. We get paid. That's it. We were going for one little series, one little win, and we did it. So that's Waylon's, I don't know, I don't remember if he called it anything or not. But it's just, you know, crapless craps and how he suggested playing it. Which is just like that. Alright, now we're going to go and see if I can remember. His 6, 7, 8, everything pays the same. Everything's on all the time. What he's going to do, I believe, we're going to go $30 on the 6 and the 8. And then we're going to lay, and by the way, this counts. All of this. It's all on the same bankroll. We're counting all of this towards envelopes and whatnot. He starts out laying the 4. So with the big included, if the 7 comes, you lose 60. You win 100, but you lost 6, 8, and then minus the big 35. He's just making it where everything pays the same. I'm copying this video. And then it ladders by 200s and ladders by 30s here. And that's it. And everything's working all the time. Alright, so here we go. So we don't need the puck. Alright, there's a 2, meaningless. Had a hit down there though. 5, 7 out. In this case, we're going to get 35 bucks. Bigs and all included. So there you go. We'll pocket that. And we'll just play till we're satisfied. I'll get a couple hits maybe. There's a 5. There's a 10. Uh-oh, there's the 4. Alright, so he loses 2. He goes to 4. But he's going to the 10. Now he's got to go for 2 hits. Two hits. That's either, and it doesn't matter, 2 7s, 2 6s, 2 8s, 2 hits, and then he comes down. Okay, there's the 6. That pays 70 bucks. We'll go 75 for 5. So there's 1 hit. Now he's going for 1 more hit at that level. And there's 7. That's going to win 70 bucks. So he's losing 120. He's winning 200. Let's see here. He wins 200. Then he's got vig of 2. That's like 10 bucks. So that's 120. 7 comes. Loses 120, but gets 1. I don't know. I could just take it, but according to his video, everything now would pay 70. So that's what we're going to do. He said he counted the bigs. I'm just going to copycat him right there. I'll go blind on that one. Alright, there's that. There's that. Now he gets to come down. I just watched the videos. I'm just coming up here and duplicating it. The end. Alright, we'll come down to 2. I do need to do that though real quick. So 200, that's a $10 vig. So he's gonna get 190. And he loses 60 and 60 is 120. $70. He's right. I don't know why I even questioned it. Don't even know why I questioned it, man. He's a genius. Okay. We'll make a couple more hits if we can, and we'll call it. There's a 5. Remember, the plug don't mean nothing now. There's a 12. 7 is your friend. There's an 11. That's a good thing. There's an 8. 25. 35. And now we're going to go for one more hit. We'll just call this little video. Alright, there's a 6 and there it is. 25. 35. And we'll just bring everything down. Because we're done. We're done. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 200. That gets our rack back. So, basically for a total, let me clean this up. I didn't count how much came from where. It doesn't matter. It's almost like a Fantastic Five situation if you're going to do it that way. I know we won like $225 on the other one. No, yeah. Say 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. We won that on the first one. And then we won. Hell, I don't know if we went backwards or not. Doesn't matter, really. We'll just do it this way. We paid all the bigs on everything that we're supposed to. You know, on that one strategy, whatever, we'll get 20. Who cares? Here we go. So, in that 3 stretch, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $725. Pretty simple, really. If I hadn't screwed up, I'm sure somebody will be there telling me. So we're going to get our bank back, and this time we're going to call. We already put 150 in for the retirement plan. So for these two, we're just going to add another $100. And this, we're playing a Fantastic Five or something like I just did, where you go 3 back to back to back, and you can really do your excess money. So we're going to put 3 in excess. We're going to put 3 in fun. Build these up. Once you get your bankroll up here and you can play at bigger levels, man, that's good stuff. And finally, lastly, we'll do a fuck you bet in the field. Let's see if we can make that happen. And we cannot. No big deal. And there you have it, man. That's a 3 for today. Number 93 of the retirement plan by me and Waylons Waycraps. Waylon's way that he plays some crapless craps and why. And then Waylon's 6, 7, 8, everything pays the same. So this video is dedicated to my brother in Alabama, Waylon. And I hope everybody had fun with it. Alright, so until the next time, be great. See you, bye.